Okay, no Constitution class tonight, unfortunately. The teacher of the class had a very important meeting to go to. So we will be continuing Section 1, Article 8 of the Constitution next week. That'll be on Tuesday, 6 p.m. California time or Pacific time, up to 7 o'clock or 7 p.m. Uh, so, just thought I'd let everyone know. I'm really sorry for this. I find this disappointing my own self, but we will be continuing and going through the entire booklet of the Constitution, as well as we have other things that come up that we discuss around the Constitution. Hey, Kelly, thanks for dropping by, for showing support. Appreciate it. I haven't got to my shout outs yet. Long story. The day I hit my 1K, my water pump went out. I was on my way to the Constitution class. yeah, I'm excited about the 1K. That's been like 3 weeks ago. And so it's like I'm working on my wife's car before I can get to my car. And, I just, my plate's over full. So I haven't got to my 1K shout out. But I'm wanting to do that, and I'm wanting to do justice to everybody's channel that I do a shout out for. And I'll be doing two separate shout outs. I'm going to try to catch, like yourself, people that have been here for a while, people that have been here from the beginning, people that are new, and I'm going to really try to do justice to people's channels that I do a shout out for. Um, Plumbing with Tim, man, I haven't seen you or heard Mike. Been looking for you, bro. Don't be a stranger to the Ranger. Um, but so, anyways, everybody out here, I haven't done my 1K shout out yet because I'm wanting to do everyone's channels justice. Sandy K, thanks for being here. Everyone that's here, thank you for being here. And if you don't know one another, Mike, I've been looking for you. I've sent you a few messages on Hangouts, actually. I know you were here the other day, a while back, but I didn't see it. I was outside and I can't see the screen very well. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, I'm excited about that 1K. It's about 3 weeks old now. But my plate's been overfull or overfloweth. um, and it's going to take me some time to get everything written down, and so I just really haven't had the time to do that. But I will be doing a shout out, and I want to do everybody's channel of justice. Everybody's been a real good supporter and friend, and I'm really liking what's happening here on YouTube. I've seen people's channels just get monetized. That is so cool. I'm jealous. No, I'm not jealous, but I'm happy for you. For everyone whose channels have been monetized, 4,000 hours. I don't even come close. Uh, I don't know what people are doing to get that 1K. I guess maybe more live streams, I'm assuming. Live streams is where you can get the most amount of hours. I do notice when a few of my live streams where I've had a fair amount of interaction, I've been on for an hour, but I get 2 hours of live stream time accredited. Um, and I've noticed that from time to time, which tells me, I guess, going live is where you get the best view time. But I don't want just a live stream just to be live, I want to present something. I want to give some things of value. I want to share, you know. Um, Teaching something, talking about something of value, Um, But for those of you that don't know one another, if you don't know Mike Har Ranger 92308, he's a good guy. Everybody here is really good people. We have Sandy K. We have the Plumbing with Tim. He's got a really cool, interesting channel. Kelly Paulson, she's got a really good channel. You know, and what can I say? You know, other than when I do a shout out, you know, I kind of talk a little about your channels individually. So for my live stream, Nathan likes drums. There we go. Nathan's got a good channel. He plays drums. He likes them, but he plays the drums. I talk about God. Yes. Well, I have Bible studies on this channel from time to time. You know, I'm a Christian, and I don't hide that. You know, to what I am. I haven't always been a Christian. God made a huge difference in my life, and I have no problem with talking about it or praying with somebody if they need prayer or have a question. You know, I'm always here, and it don't matter what I'm doing. I always have time to answer people's questions or talk about it. I have a Bible study channel that I have quite a few Bible studies on that can be viewed and listened to, and you know, giving your thoughts on it or questions. I lost somebody. Was it something I said? No. Nathan said, Tim, Mike, Sandy, how are you doing today? So I don't know if Mike's still here. Mike hasn't said anything. So I don't know if he's here or not. But I'm losing people. Oh no, Mr. Bill. Who remembers Oh No, Mr. Bill? I guess it depends on how old you are. Do you even know what I'm Bill? That goes back, I believe it was Friday Night Live or Saturday Night Live back in the 70s, y'all. Like 76, 77, maybe 78 or 9. Nah, 77, 78, I believe. Anyways, just thought I'd throw that out there. So, I talk about food or whatever too. It's amen. You're very good, Sandy. Likewise, but I have a how-to channel. I'm in the middle of making a custom stump chair that I think is really cool. And a friend of mine just put up a wind turbine, and I how we assembled it running. Yeah, Nathan, I'm doing good. How are you doing? And Sandy, so do you have Bible studies on your channel? Nathan has Christian music drum covers, or he'll play Christian music. He also has some classic rock music. Nathan's a Christian, and he plays both. And his channel's taken off. He's working his channel. Nathan's on it. Nathan likes drums. It should be Nathan Plays Drums, but his channel is Nathan Likes Drums. And we have a third person in here. Is that you? So we have a third person in here who just dropped in. It'd be nice to know who that is, because if you don't comment, I don't know who's here. Okay, we got 4 people. 2 more people just dropped in. We have Lydia. Lydia's House of Chill. Woo! Well, how's it going, Lydia, House of Chill? I saw that chair. Okay, and turbines. Just oh, thank you, thank you. BB. I'm not sure what BB is. Oh, bye bye. Is that what you're saying? Bye bye. Okay, we have Lydia's house. Yeah, we're reconnecting here. Man, my internet connection's on. Lydia House of Chills. Hi, Nathan, she says. I think it's a, yeah. Nathan says, I'm doing okay, Lydia. How are you today? Oh, so I'm with Boost. I've got to change carriers that soon, next couple days. Lydia House of Chills says she's doing well, Nathan. So, what is your channel basically about there, Lydia? House of Chills, does that mean you're set up for Halloween? Does it mean that you put, I don't know, scary movies on your channel? I mean, I don't know what that means. That could mean anything. It could just mean you just like the name. You think it's cool. I mean, I have no idea. Are you talking about chilling? You're just kicking back. What's the chill mean? Some people say I'm chilling like a villain, or whatever. Some people say I'm just chilling. Or do you actually mean more like Halloween or something scary? I don't know. What's it mean? You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. Hey, RG Homestead. I'm doing okay. Thanks for dropping in. And RG Homestead says, hey, everybody. It started, okay, Lydia's House of Chill. It started because we are remodeling our 130-year-old house. Very cool. I'm really jealous. And I live here. People said my live stream were a chilling place. Okay, see, people could really misunderstand what you mean by that. Somebody could mean like haunted or something, But 130-year-old house, I would love to remodel a 130-year-old house, or to be on a crew, working on it. That would be so cool. I really like preserving and keeping things original, that are antique and old, and that's just something I just personally enjoy. I used to do custom staircases for a living, and loved the challenge and enjoyed the finished product. It's fine. Um, so you're redoing a 130-year-old house. That is so cool. Do you have the big front porch or the wraparound Victorian front porch house? Some of those are like, wow. It's been fun, and we're talking about taking it back to original. Yeah, everything was so cool, especially if you have the original parts, the sconces, the chandeliers, to do the hand finishing on them and all of that. That'd be really nice. We have 2 staircases and turn into one big porch. Okay, nice. Very nice. So you either have maple, of oak, or pine, depending. Okay, I hope my family takes. Okay, RG Home said, I hope my family take down my grandfather's house many years ago. Found it. I still have to. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in those old houses you just don't see anymore. Mike, oh, make it Wayne. What's up? Thanks for being here. Make it Wayne. Thanks for. If you don't know RG, or you don't know Sandy K, or you don't know um, Lydia's House of Chill, she's redoing a house. Here in a few days, I'll be set back up with Metro because Boost signal and internet is horrible. And so I'm just going to have to go back to them just to let everybody know because it doesn't work well.
Another reason you haven't done your shout out.
And, for the, the shout out, that's just because right now I've just been so consumed with everything. And since I didn't have my class tonight, I wanted to go ahead and make that known that it won't be till next Tuesday. The teacher of the class had a meeting come up that he had to attend, so he had to cancel tonight, unfortunately. But next week, next Tuesday, 6 p.m., Tuesday to 7 p.m., we'll be continuing on Article 1, Section 8. And, okay, Lydia's House of Chill, that's cool. RG. So Lydia's saying that's cool there, RG. And Mike, Wayne, what are you making? Wayne, you have any videos up that you really would like to highlight? And or who else in here has some videos that you've posted, whether it's recent or in the past, that you really like, and they're just a standout video, ones that you just personally just really think are really just, you nailed it, or really, really good. However, anybody want to share any of their videos that they've either made recently or in the past? Nathan Likestrom, did you do a shout out? Not yet, Nathan. I was just mentioning that earlier when I first started. RG, we are looking for hugs. What network for us in here in Arizona for instead of my phone? I'm not following that. There, RG. We're looking for work for us here in Arizona. For us of my hugs or net. I'm not following that. Lydia, recently I've just been posting about my paralyzed discussion road. She has taken a lot of. Okay, I'm paralyzed. I am so sorry. Wow, of your time. So sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's gonna consume time. Maybe you can videotape, of you taking for. Mike, make it Wayne, I just streamed I'm losing it. I got to bring it back up. Doing a nut challenge. Very hot stuff. Cool. So make us did a sponge, it sounds like, called Death Nuts. She's recovering. Lydia's House to Chill. She's recovering. She is taking a few steps. Very good. Very. I don't think you might want a video, maybe not. Maybe it's too personal and private. That's you're up to your discretion. Um, but yeah, my heart goes out to you. That's rough and takes a lot of patience. And my prayers will be with you for sure. Um, so, are you going to do your post on injustice here, but I'm not quite sure what you're saying. Okay, we are looking for Hughes Network for us here in Arizona. All right, for us here instead of phones. Hughes Net here at my house for about weeks. Hughes Net did not work for me, and I'm rural. I shut it down. If you get HughesNet there where you're at, if you don't like it, immediately discontinue it. Tell them it did not provide you with the internet that you should have been receiving. And if it lags, if it's slow, if it pauses, and acts like this connection does here with Boost, drop it, because otherwise they're going to block you into that contract. But they allowed me to get out. I used it like twice, and it was really bad connection. And I immediately called them and said, "Look, this is not working. It's not what I expected. It's not performing the way you told me it would perform. People lied to me, and they did. And I was able to get out of their contract. So be careful with HughesNet's contract, because they try to lock you in. And to get out, you're going to pay. So be careful with HughesNet and their contract. If it works for you, then great. It's a good thing. But just be a little cautious, and if you have issues with HughesNet, and let them know immediately it's not performing and not working out, and you just want it discontinued. They're failing you as a customer and not providing you with the services that they told you were going to have, and they should let you out of your contract. So, hey, little dumpling, how you doing? Glad to see you here. Does everybody know Little Dumpling? Do you know Make It Wayne, Little Dumpling? Do you know Lydia's House of Chills? Or RG Homestead? I don't know if Nathan may have so make sure you know everybody's. I like to. Nathan, all right. Nathan says, "How's it going?" Or "Hey, little dumpling." I like to call this a community of friends. United we stand, and united we are, and we have been, and we're continuing to make it happen, for sure. I think I've supported everyone here. Well, be looking in your comments for Nathan's support. Look for you and so yeah, get acquainted. I just see this as a big community of friends. Make It Wayne says hi. I have to see Little Dumpling already. Well, thank you. Little Dumpling, are you still? Okay, is Dumpling still in the house? Okay. She is. right. Cool. Make It Wayne just did a video of a friend it was called the Death something. I'm trying to find it here. Did it get lost in the shuffle? Oh, a Death Nut Challenge. Yes, it's spicy. You know, is that like chili or some of these chilies that maybe these nuts or something? I'm Death Nut Challenge. Here real soon, I'm gonna do a spicy noodle challenge, and we're gonna see if I wimp out or not. I'm gonna call it the Spicy Wimp Challenge, or something like that. See who's gonna wimp out, so you can handle it. But one thing I know about chili is the more chili you eat, the more you can handle. And when you don't eat chili very often, your mouth doesn't adjust, and you can't handle a whole lot of chili. I used to eat chili all the time. I could drink Tabasco like water. Tabasco sauce just tasted good. Wasn't even hot at a certain point. Then I could eat those little red skinny chilies, just throw it in my mouth and chew it up, no problem. But that was after I had been doing chilies for a while. Today, I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to handle the spicy chili challenge. Yeah, I can take some good heat. Well, I'm going to find out where I'm at when I do this spicy noodle challenge, that's for sure. Oh, you grow some really hot ones. All right, Make It Wayne. Right on. Were you in a panel with some guys here, I don't know, a month ago or so, where you were talking about the different chilies? Because somebody was growing them, and they had a variety of some hot chilies. I don't know if you were in that panel or if that was just a different group of guys. Because I haven't seen them since. But then I haven't been on here very often. I can eat anything hot. Well, too bad you can't do this spicy noodle challenge with me. Because I'm thinking I'm going to end up wimping out. But I'm going to find out where I'm at. Because, I used to be able to handle some pretty hot stuff. So I'm going to find out, what my tolerance level is. I took some ghost chili in a bottle. A guy said he had to sign a waiver when he bought this bottle. And I put like 3 drops of this chili on my macaroni and cheese. I had to buy the bowl of macaroni and cheese. I put 3 drops. It turned dark brownish red. And the guy tells me, he says, I only put 1 drop of that on my macaroni. He says, I don't think you're going to be able to eat that. I ate it. It got hot. Well, not too bad. I took another bite. It got a little hotter. I took a 3rd bite. I was feeling it. It was pretty, it was resonating pretty good. And the 4th, 5th bite, I was feeling it. But I was continuing to eat it. The few people that were sitting around watching me were like, oh, he's handling it, and they just got up and walked away. And if people would have been continuing to sit around and watch, I would have ate the whole bowl. But it was like there was no point. Everybody left me sitting there to myself. So I took a couple more bites and called it a day. But it was hot. And it was good. It was that habanero. It was the habanero concentrated chili. Like I said, 3 drops turned my macaroni and cheese a dark reddish brown. It was flaming, let me tell you, hot. So I don't think the spicy noodle challenge is going to be nearly that hot, except I eat chili once in a while. And I think, I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle it, but we're going to find out. And that'll be soon. I'll be doing that challenge soon. Friend of mine's supposed to come over later. Maybe I'll do it tonight, since I don't have the... Mike! I'll make it Wayne. Ha. Awesome. Well, if I'm gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna wimp out, but I'm just saying, I don't know. I have no clue where I stand at this point because I'm not eating a whole lot of spice. When you eat spice, you build up a resistance, a tolerance to it. But if you don't, you got to build that tolerance up in order to handle it. And sounds like a little dumpling, is like she's used to it. Maybe you could send and make it Wayne. Maybe you could send little dumpling some of your chilies and see if she can handle it. You up for that challenge? When I did the spicy noodle challenge, I added a different hot sauce. So you made it hotter or less hot? You either made it hotter or more hot. And so jumping to conclusions, or if you don't want to tell, that's cool. But maybe I can set you and the little dumpling up, and you can send little dumpling some of your spicy chili, and she can see if she can handle it. If you guys are up for it, I don't know if she's up for it. I'm just throwing it out there. Who's gonna catch? Little dumpling. No, I can't eat anything hot. LOL. Well, you just said you could, so I was putting you to the test. I wish I was in that place where I could eat hot. I would love to take some challenges and make it fun. But I already know. I'm questioning if I can handle this hot chili noodle challenge. But we'll soon find out. Maybe tonight. I don't know, but maybe. We'll see if that works out or not. But well, shoot. I have a spicy tortilla. Am I seeing that right? Let me put on some glasses. I'm not seeing that at the moment for some reason. These computers have screwed up my eyes. Light has light, and I believe it has. All right, I have tortilla chip challenge. This Thursday, I have 4 people doing it on your show. We'll have to check it out there. So everybody that's here, put it on your calendar. Thursday, what time Thursday? Do you have a time set up? Had little dumb. Spicy noodle challenges. I don't think so. I don't. The ghost chilies. Ghost chilies are serious. But they have some ones that are even hotter now than the ghost. But I don't think the spicy noodle challenge is that serious. 10 p.m. Eastern time, so I'm California time, which is Pacific time. So you're what, 3 hours ahead Eastern? Or are you 2 hours ahead? I'm not quite sure. Make it Wayne. So Make It Wayne says he's doing the spicy tortilla chip 10 p.m. on Thursday time. And so any Tuesday, by the way. So it's 2 days out, 2 days out from today. So all right, I'll have to make that mental note. 7 p.m. for me. Okay. Right on. And I'll have to make that mental note, But I'm busy. I may be in the middle of putting struts and shocks on my wife's car. Well, but definitely have to come over and get over to see it one way or another, even if I'm busy at that time. But I'll definitely try to make it a point. And it ought to be fun and interesting, for sure. What are on your chips? You got like some of this ghost chili and whatever else on it, or is it just ghost chilies or something else? Because I know there's some chilies that have been made known since the ghost chilies come out that are hotter than the ghost chili, and the ghost chilies are serious. seriously hot. When I read about them in the beginning a few years ago, I read that the military is taking the ghost chilies and using it as a pepper spray to get people to get terrorists out of buildings. Imagine that. They've got this concentrated dose of ghost chilies crushed up that they will shoot into a building and use it like the Reaper. Yes, that's it. The Carolina Reaper. Yes, yes. Why would you two hang out and we could watch you both? With my internet connection with this company, with have not booting here right now. And on a hangout, it wouldn't happen. It would just freeze with boost. I'm gonna have to go back to Metro. Ha, little dumpling. And what it sounds like at the moment, anyways, little dumpling, Make It Wayne has a higher tolerance. I used to have a tolerance. I don't have that tolerance anymore. And that's why I'm questioning if I'm not going to wimp out on this once I start the noodle challenge. Am I going to be able to finish the noodles? Or am I going to go, man, I'm so on fire, I can't eat anymore, you know? I'm going to have to find out. I don't know where I'm at, but I know my tolerance is not what it used to be. Not even close. Okay, so your chips have the Carolina Reaper powder on it, I guess. Yeah. Now, I'm assuming it's about how many... Yeah, spicy. See, that makes a big difference. Big difference. You have your tolerance. It's up there. So on the Carolina Reaper sprinkled corn chips, is it to see who can eat the most? You know, the person that eats the most chips wins. Is that the deal? Then what do they get? A glass of milk for winning? A little salt. Can't touch the salt or milk until after. Because I know salt sure does help. Not a lot, but a little salt, definitely helps. And I'm sure you already know that. Ranger.
Coming.
Let's see. Ranger. Oh, Reaper bacon, lime, and salt. Oh, wow. It sounds like it should have a good taste for sure. Before this spice kicks in, seconds later. One chip is enough. Okay. All right. So the person that can eat 1.5 or 2, they're the man, huh? What you do, you put 2 together and you throw them in there and you just do it all at one time. One guy actually, wow, really? All right. So you might as well just stick 2 together, stack them, right? And just go for it. It don't matter if they're both at the same time. Now, I had a friend of mine, he got a hold of some of the ghost chilies when they first came out. And he had one guy take the whole thing and stick it in his mouth and chew it up. A whole ghost chili. He said that guy threw dirt in his mouth to try to get rid of the heat. Put dirt in his mouth trying to kill the heat. That wasn't very smart. But he was outside and he did this chili and his mouth was burning so hot he was putting dirt in his mouth, literally. He was in some serious pain. I think it jacked him up for like a few days. That was super serious. What was he thinking? A whole chili just all at one time? That was suicide. But he did it. He can say, I did it. But no, you got to know your limit. Got to be smart. I know another guy, the same guy with others did a chili challenge. And he kept doing it till it come out the other side. For real. That was like over the top. I'd say he won by a landslide. uh, make it, make it, Wayne. It looks like we ran everybody off, but two, you and I think Little Dumpling. But anyways, yeah, Chili's can be serious for sure. But all right, Thursday, 7 o'clock California time for the spicy tortilla chip challenge on Make It Wayne's channel. Now, Little Dumpling, she has movies up on her channel, and I've watched a few of them. She's got, you need to sleep. You go to her rain videos. She's got rain falling. If you need to help sleeping or something, you need to relax. She's got, some videos with rain, and I'm talking 15 minutes long, half hour long. I think she has one for like an hour. The rain falling, and so Make It Wayne, and then Kelly Paulson. She has an interesting little channel. She does a lot of live streams, and she'll do different reviews and things, and just hanging out and whatnot. And if you're not familiar with Kelly Paulson, their husband Doug Paulson does different things. Yeah. And then, like I said, Little Dumpling, she has her rain and movies. You can watch. I'll put them on, and I'm going to sleep or something. And yeah, no, okay, good. And then Nathan likes drums. He has some classic rock drum covers and Christian drum covers, different Christian groups and different classic rock groups. I think he has Creedence Clearwater, and I forget who all, but he's got a pretty nice selection on there. And who else? Oh, Saint Otto. Victor at Saint Otto. I've known him almost since when I first started my channel. I ran across his channel. He had like 300 or 400 people, and he had these really top-notch. Yeah, Nathan does. Nathan's good. Saint had these really cool car shows, and he did these really nice-looking videos in these car shows, and he only had like 300 people in the beginning here, about 9 months ago roughly. And I'm like, bro, you got some excellent footage, man. You ought to have 5,000 people on your channel. What's the deal here? And I started sending people over to Saint Otto's channel, and he started, doing more and making more happen. And shoot, his Saint Otto channel, he's getting, I think he has like 3,000 or 4,000 people now. I think it is. Still has a real top-notch channel, and he has several channels. And he's out there in Tennessee, but top-notch videos. He has Saint Otto Live on Sundays. He's got a good channel. If you're not familiar with Victor at Saint Otto, him and his wife. Really nice car shows. That's SANE Auto. It's all one word. Saint Otto. This Camaro Time. He's fairly well connected with Victor at Saint Otto. Camaro Time. There's David Knight, although he's hard to find in the search. Somebody else just has taken over that. You put in David Knight, you get this one guy. He's just consumed it, so it's hard to find him. I have to have his link. But I'm just kind of talking about people off the top of my head. We have Lionheart. It's more of his sons doing the gaming. Lionheart World, actually. There's Farmall Fantastic, if you know Farmall Fantastic. There's Houndsman 1. Another guy that comes to mind. There is Scott's Tools and more. All have interesting, decent channels. Good guys. Who else? Old Cap Ranch. Or Old Camp Ranch. I'm sorry. Old Camp Ranch. Comes to mind. Oh, I don't know. There's just a few people off the top of my head that I can think of. There's a few other guys, but their names are not quite clear enough, you know. There's, who's that Adventures? Forget his name. See, it's something Adventures. BK. There's BK. He's got like this custom chopper bicycle that's just bad to the bone. Shoot, there's Mike Har who was here. Car Ranger. Okay, let me see what you're saying there. I can't quite. ETS. True, who that is? ETSRD. I'm not sure of the abbreviations there. ETSARD? Here at the bottom.
Esterd, I don't know.
Is that Esterd? I'm not sure what you're saying there, Make It Wayne. Trying to understand. But I is a college student. I is. No, I'm not sure what you're trying to say or who that is. Nathan's does well. Nathan's good. Awesome. I've known Nathan for quite some time.
Don't shoot the messenger, but I just messed up.
You have to keep talking because I'm trying to do something.
Okay.
Off the top of my head, I'm drawing a blank at this point. Oh, Mike Walker or Mike Walker Out. Actually, it's Walker Outdoors. Mike Walker Outdoors. Good guy. Interesting channel. It's hunting and fishing and auto repair and just he just showed how to make wine. If you want to know how to make wine, he shows you how to make wine. That's Walker Outdoors. I think it's a 2 or 3 part series he has up on making wine. He really makes it look simple. Simplifies the whole thing in the winemaking process. That's Walker Outdoors. His name is Mike. Good guy, friend of mine. Shoot. Off the top of my head, it's about what I'm remembering at the moment, unfortunately. Now, there's some new people. And I got the picture of their channel on my head, but I can't quite pull their name up. And that's why I want to do this 2-part shout out for my 1K. Because I want to make sure I get as many people as possible. People that's newer, people that I've been here from the beginning, and brand new people. You know, I want to try to catch as many people as possible from this 1K shout out. I'm hoping to do it this week. Still possible, maybe this weekend. I know the most of the ones you mentioned. Okay, all right. If you're not sure of Walker Outdoors, like I said,